Something new from Froken?
What? I believe this beverage has produced an emotional response. Really? What are you feeling?
Ooh. Well, it looks like he hates it.
Yes. I hate this.
Hello again, Whiskey Whippers and Spirit Sippers. This is One again, and we got another one today. Today we're taking it back to rum. Plantation Jamaican Vintage Edition.
Sounds interesting.
You know.
Oh man, I have absolutely been loving all the plantations I've been trying. The Plantation Anniversary, 20th Anniversary Edition XO is one of the greatest spirits on the planet. The Giant Tamer got me a single barrel of that rye finish, Willet rye finish for my birthday. That was probably crazy loud while I was talking. Sorry about that. But yeah, love the rum, been loving the plantation, and we got another one, Jamaican style. This one is aged 12 years in American bourbon cask, and then a final year in French Farron cask. So this one's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be absolutely delicious.
Maybe not.
Plantation 2005 Jamaica. I can't wait to get this one in. Let's get that. Yeah, not the best pop in the world. See if it makes up for it in the juice. Let's get a pour. Oh. Whew, you can smell it from here. But you know how we do. This one's 13 years old, so we're going to let it air out in the glass for 13 minutes, and we'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
All right, 13 minutes is up, and I am ready to try this bad boy. Aged 13 years from 2005 to 2018. Like I said, 12 years in Jamaica, and then an extra year in France. This might be the least sweet one I've smelled yet. This doesn't really have all those bananas and coconut smells coming out of it. This one's got a little bit of bitterness and tartness behind it a little bit. Interesting. This almost smells like a slightly peated rum almost. That's real interesting. I mean, there's no peat in it, but it does have like a slightly tiny little bit of a peat smell. Wow, yeah, there's a funk in there. That's interesting. I haven't smelled that in any of the plantations yet. All of them have been super sweet, banana, coconut. Even that one aged in the Willet rye barrel, it's even a little bit sweeter. Man, I don't like rye, but what a perfect blend that is. If you haven't checked that video out, that's pretty good. But this one's going to be a little different. A little bit of peach, there's like a musty funk on there. Man, I don't know what that is, like an old library funk. On top of like some peach and mango. I mean, it's like a bitter and a sweetness. Yeah, there's a funk on there, almost like that Japanese 18-year-old whiskey I have. That's really interesting. I wonder what that is. The more you roll it around, it definitely sweetens up a little bit. It smells a little bit sweeter in there. But yeah, there is like this just tart tannic smell on top of it. That's interesting. Let's taste it and see what it's like. Cheers. Wow. That's not what I was expecting at all. I should have been with that smell, but that's almost bitter. Like for rum, that's really weird because this one's like literally almost bitter. And not in a terrible way, but I just wasn't expecting it. All the rums have been so sweet. You're used to that like coconut, vanilla, banana. This one's like sweet tarts and lemon drops. I cannot put my finger on what that is, but it's almost like overripe raisins maybe. Yeah, that is really different. That is really different. Well, I wasn't ready for that. There is just a funk and a bitterness in this rum that is out of control. I was not ready for that. I don't even know what that is. But there is just, it's just a bitter. It's like bitters. That's weird. Let's put a little water in it and see what happens. That is not what I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. That is way different. A couple drops of water in there, see if that opens anything up and changes anything around, because whoo-hoo!
I hate this.
This one's coming out of left field, I'm not gonna lie. This is nothing like what I expected. This is like bitter and musty and like overripe lemons and overripe raisins, kind of. Not even raisins, like overripe mangoes and lemons. Yeah, that is just a crazy smell and taste, and I'm not quite sure what that is. That is wild. Like marmalade? Oh yeah, I can't I can't even explain it. That is like nothing I've ever smelled before or tasted. That is so weird. That is so weird. This is absolutely, I mean, is it even rum? Man, yeah, this one's different. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. This is definitely not my favorite plantation. And I can't tell if it's just something I've never tasted or I really just don't like. This one's just not for me. Let's see what's up with some water, but so far it's like, whoa, what is going on here? Slangeva. There is just something so sour in this. Like, is it a bad one? I mean, I'm thinking, I mean, there's no cork or nothing's wrong with it. It was sealed. This is wild. I mean, is that what their double aging does? I don't know. Holy shnikes. This thing just, I don't know if this just needs some more time to warm up or air out, or I'm not sure what's going on here, but I've never had a rum that was so sour and bitter. This one's weird. It's just like oddly bitter. And that smell is outrageous. And what the hell is that smell? It's not sweet. Oh, what is that? Yeah, that is just a sour funk. There is a sour funk on this one. Maybe if you're like a whiskey, like a Springbank guy or something like that, Octomore maybe, this one, maybe this is your kind of rum right here, because, yeah, this is just way too bitter, and like I said, there is like a peat, like a funky peat note on it that's just weird. Really weird. This one's not up my lane so far. I cannot get over that. That is so weird. I usually don't do flavor notes, but I gotta see what this one says. This is wild. Right here, right away, it says full-bodied, bittersweet, and pastry. Like with the mid-palate on peach prune. Maybe that prune is what it is. And walnut drywood. Cloves and vanilla in the finish. Wow, yeah, maybe, I don't know, cloves and prunes and...
That's the most horrible thing I've ever heard.
And it says right up front, full-bodied, bittersweet. So yeah, I guess it's not a bad bottle. That's just what it is. That's the first I had to read those notes. I'm like, man, is it just me? Nope, that's just what this rum is. Wow, that's almost enough to me. I was ready to buy every plantation. They got a Peru and a Barbados, and I mean, I was ready to get them all. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's enough to slow me down. Now, I'm still going to get some more because every other one's been amazing, but this one is not my cup of tea. I like a little bit of coffee with my cream and sugar. If you like just black coffee, or if you like the sour drinks or those really sour candies, maybe the more bitter and funky whiskeys, this is going to be for you. If you're like me and you like the sweeter stuff, this one's a little out of this. Not a little. This one's a lot out of her lane. This is crazy. Let's see if the water changed it. Find it. Oh, that's just bitter. Let's put some ice on it and see what happens. Now, usually I do a second pour and put the ice in it. This is not my lane. We're just putting some ice in the one we got already. We're going to let this chill out and get a little colder. And yeah, I think I already have a real good idea where this one's going for me. Wow. This so far is my very first bust. Out of all the things I've bought and tried, I usually do my homework and watch videos. I'm like, oh, that looks good, or I think I'd really like that. But this one, I just love all the other plantations, and this was another plantation out there, so I thought I'd grab it and try it, and whoa. Yeah, maybe I need to start reading up on the plantations before I get them, because yikes, this one is just it's just sour. I've never liked this. I've never been a fan of sour, and this is so sour. Like those sour bottle rocket sour. I mean, they're just sour. Let's see how it is over ice. Prost. Yeah, that smell just right away is just, it puts it off before you even get it to your lips to taste it. It's just, I'm sure this is for a lot of people. I'm just not one of them. This one is not for me. Yeah. Woo! Scale it 1 to 10 if I had to rate it. Man. I mean, this one's like a 2, 3, 1. I mean, yeah, I can't even rate this one. This is one of those just knock off the table and give it to somebody else. Man, this is not good. Like I said, it's going to be good for somebody, just not me. This one is not 1-1 approved. This to me is awful. That is just absolutely awful. Wow, first bust ever. Took over a year to do it, so I guess that's a good thing. But man, even all the bourbons I don't like, I would drink over this. This is just not my lane. Hey, they can't all be great. Every once in a while, I guess you're going to have a dud, and we just found ours. So that's going to do it for me. Like I said, if you're into the more bitter, sour, really sour, bitter stuff, the Jamaica Plantation might be for you. But yeah, this one is out of my lane and off my radar. Yeah, this one's rough. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. That's another 1-1 review. Back to the rum, and man, my first bust. It is what it is. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic rest of the week, and until we see you next time, cheers.
Oh, yes! I hate this! It is revolting!
Yeah, I was so disgusted with this. I never gave you the proof on it. The proof is 45.2 ABV, so you're right there at 90.4 proof. And I was just reading the back of this, and it says Aroma, big, intense, gourmand nose with aromas of fresh fruits and a hint of overripe roasted banana with woody notes, with the mid palate on peach, prune, and walnut, dry wood, cloves, and vanilla in the finish. The finished glass is wild pepper, wintergreen, and molasses. So yeah, I should have read those notes before I bought it. This was either $65 or $69. So yep, took this one in the chin, but like I said, over 60 reviews and over 70 reviews probably, and over a full year, I guess it was just time to take one in the chin. So it is what it is. We'll see you next time.